super highway 9 on my souped up Chevrolet 409. I can't get the guns, I'm the king of the moonshine, hillbillies running rings. Call me the king 'cause I never get a hunt. Running shine, super highway 9. Last Tuesday morning when the rooster crowed, jumped out of my bed and got ready to blow. Run a little shine on highway 9 on my souped up Chevrolet 409. So I hopped up, there's a Jackson, all tuned up and ready for action. Jumped in my car, put the key in the dash, saying the drive and I stepped on the gas. Said to myself, let's go get some of the shine, and I moved on out on the highway 9. 62 miles of the little town of Jackson, said a little shine, and grabbed a little action. Running shine, super highway 9, and my souped up Chevrolet 409. I can't catch it 'cause I'm the king of the moonshine, hillbillies running the ring. Call me the king 'cause I never get a fine. Running shine, super highway 9. Here and I push your pedal down 104. She goes a little faster, I ask for more. Roll down the Jackson like a bat of hell. The sell little moonshine, man, as well. Out of the woods comes an out-of-name Jackson. Chase me down, try to grab my action. We played cat and mouse for a couple hours. Up and down the highway, all over the mountains. Jackson will call me doing 105. The cop will never catch me long as I'm alive. Out at the window, maybe next time, Jackson. Put my car in overdrive and say goodbye. Running down the super highway 9, my souped up Chevrolet 409. Cops can't catch it 'cause I'm the king of the moonshine, hillbillies running the ring. They call me the king 'cause I never get a fine. Running shine, super highway 9. Running shine, super highway 9. Running shine, super highway 9.
How we doing, everybody? This is a different time for me to be streaming. I'm usually doing it early in the morning, but we're here on a Tuesday night at Kentucky under the lights for Shine Runners Racing League. This is the first one for me for those guys. We got a pretty good crowd tonight. I see 24 drivers at least. Yeah, and Shane looks like he made it in. I know he's still having some technical difficulties with his wheel, but looks like he made it in. And we're running practice right now. We've got about 7 minutes left. Thanks for joining. If you see what you like, hit that like and subscribe button. And then, leave some comments. Feel free to have a discussion. I can't really watch the chat all that much while I'm broadcasting, but talk amongst yourselves. Pass around a few beers. Do whatever you guys do. And leave some constructive criticism if necessary. Just be nice about it. So what we're looking at here today is, I'll do some track information. So we're at Kentucky, Speedway, Sparta, Kentucky at 75 laps. We're running 40% fuel restriction. One fast repair. I don't have any tire or fuel information as far as runs. Maybe once I get settled in here, I can get some guys to, sponsor me on that. But for the first time, we're just going to forgo it. And then it's a 1.5 mile tri-oval. It's hosted ARCA, NASCAR, and Indy Racing annually since it opened in 2000. The weather tonight is air temp, 77 degrees. Wind is southwest at about 9-10 miles an hour, so it's a little windy out there today. Just enough to catch those guys in the corners maybe. 1% humidity and 0 fog, and it's a little bit overcast there. Our track configuration is oval, of course, 1.5 miles, 1.46, so just about 1.5 and 4 turns. The elevation is about almost 800 feet. Track temp is about 78 degrees. Looks like it warmed up a little bit. Last time I looked at it, it was about 77. And of course, Sparta, I've already said that in USA. Good old USA. These guys have been running the series. It's been a little bumpy from what I understand, and last week they broke away for week 6, which is what this race should have been, in favor of running the new track North Wilkesboro, which I totally get that. So they came back today at Kentucky instead of Bristol, and it looks like they're going to skip over Bristol and then move right to Atlanta and get back on schedule. The league has been running since about 2015. I think it's had a couple of different owners, and I believe Tony is just now taking the reins or trying to get hold of everything. And I know he's having some driver meetings and meetings with his AMEDs and stuff like that to get get some good quality racing, you know. And so we're looking forward to seeing a lot of that. I'm sure that won't be a problem. It looks like his sponsors today are going to be, well, more than today, I'm sure. Old School Graphics, of course. Dirtworks Custom Paint, Bellinger Signs and Graphics, and Team Intensity Fishing YouTube channel. Check that out, man. He's got some nice stuff, and it's if you're into sport fishing, that's a channel you want to go to check it out. I also have some graphics I'll show you. And once we get there, let's go to the season points, or the weekly points. Last week they had us Martinsville, and looks like AJ Bellinger. He was the winner. Cody Eldred, John Marshall, Shane Gross, Tony Gray, James Capps, Joseph Swan, and Ryan Swan. Adam Wood and Tommy Cristiano were your top 10 for the week. Looks like AJ Bellinger. They got some bonus points. These guys get some bonus points. So AJ, he got a lap led and a race winner. Gerald Bellinger led a lap, and Shane Gross led a lap. So they got a few bonus points coming. So your championship points so far are like Tony Gray is in the lead at 1, first place. Ed Bellinger, Joseph Swan, Ryan Swan, Raymond Campbell, John Marshall, Billy Rudenberger, and Shane Gross in 8th. Sean Dower, and Terry Ballinger bringing up the rear in 10th place. So, and they're about, like I say, race 6, so just about a little over, starting the second half of the season. So, I'm sure these guys are going to be stepping up their game. And, vying for that championship when it comes available. Alright, so, well, we got a little, looks like we got about 2 minutes left, so let's do a little sponsor promo.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Yeah, and we'll get back to their sponsors here. Those are some graphics I put up for the ones I mentioned earlier. Ballinger Signs and Graphics, Dirtworks Custom Paint, Old School Motorsports, and I believe there's the sport fishing one. I think he has the landscape one too, but I didn't ever get that graphic, so we'll try to get that from him so I can put a couple more in here. If you like, if you're looking for some great paint schemes offered out to some of the iRacing people, you probably can get them on Trading Paints, or you can contact Old Schools. And they got some wonderful, wonderful paint. I mean, it's very amazing, some of the stuff that these guys put out, and highly impressed with it. So if you're looking for a good place to get a paint scheme, check out Old Schools Motorsports. All right, we're about a minute left, and then we're getting into some qualifying. See if I can catch one of these guys. There's 24 guys, so I might be able to catch a couple. We'll see. See how it goes. So I'm looking down my checklist. Actually, got it going pretty good right now. I haven't missed anything yet, but it's coming. So bear with me. We got our top 10 practicers right here right now. It's Jay Marshall. Let me look if I can get there. Tommy Cristiano, and it's going to be John Marshall. I don't know everybody's name just yet. I'm just going to go with the initial. C. Eldrig in the 14 car, and Terry Bellinger. I know his name. R. Swan, Terry Bellinger. Sean Dower, I know him. In the 62 and 6th place. C. Kibbe in 7th. J. Capps in 8th. H. Scott in 9th. And T. Stevenson in 10th place. I'm going to be looking over here. Yeah, here we go. Looks like we're switching over to qualifying. Let's see if I can click around. I'm going to butcher a few names here, guys, so bear with me. All right, looks like we got the 58 car here. Tommy Cristiano, right off the bat. Good deal. See what kind of lap he throws down. Looks like he got a good jump on that first lap, first warm-up lap here, so let's see what kind of time he turns in. He's running the Chevy Z1 Camaro. Looks like we got a little bit of a mixture here tonight. We got a couple Fords, a couple Toyotas. Looks like we got some more Ford fans here. So that's good to see. Good to see a little diversity. Okay, Tommy's first lap was 55.924. I didn't even get to see what the practice laps times were, so I don't know. We got Terry Bellinger. He turned to 31.03. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see if Tommy picked it up to 38.84. So he's in third. So I'll bring up the top 10 here. Let's see. We'll do the results here. So Cody Eldred, he's in first. Harvey Scott. And then Tommy's in third place. We got Ryan Swan in fourth. Dwayne LaPrade. I haven't heard that name in a long time. I miss the DraftKings, Dwayne. Bring that back. In sixth. Sean Dower in seventh. And we got Tristan Stevenson in eighth. It looks like Shane came in ninth. And Terry Bellinger in 10th. So there's your top 10 qualifiers. I don't believe I'll be able to catch anybody else. That's usually... Everybody qualifies at the same time, so if I'm lucky to catch one guy, that's going to usually be about it. Oh, I hear somebody. If I can click around and see somebody, I don't know. Not yet. That's the only bad thing about this is you just can't... everybody qualifies at the same time, so it's really hard to catch more than one person. So we'll just wait it out. See if there's a shakeup or anything. We got Cody Eldrick he's in first. John Marshall's in second. Looks like Chris Kibbe took over third place. And we got 26 cars now. So it was 24 at the start, so we got two late joiners. I think I don't know if it's Ryan Campbell. I'm not sure. Sorry, guys, on the first names. I really don't know anybody, and I've got just the first initial here. I think I'm going to change that. That's something I'm going to change on my deal since the league I usually broadcast for, I know everybody. I've known him for years, so bear with me. Raymond Campbell. There it is. Sorry about that. And Harvey Scott. Tommy Cristiano is bringing up the sixth place. Ryan Swan, LaPrade, Dower in ninth. Stevenson in 10th. That's the way I'm going to go about it. I'm just going to use last names. And we're just about ready to get going. Let's do the final results, see if we can get everybody's qualifying in there. So, there we got full names there. That's cool. Cody Eldridge. Looks like he's going to be on the pole tonight. John Marshall's, Chris Kibbe, Raymond Campbell, Harvey Scott, Tommy Cristiano, Ryan Swan, Dwayne LaPrade, Sean Dower, Tristan Stevenson. 11th is Shane Gross, Terry Bellinger, Ed Bellinger. 14th is Joseph Swan. 15th, Tony Gray. You don't usually see him running in the back. He's a hard charger. I know he's kicked our asses a bunch of times. Okay, and then looks like we got the last part of the grid decided they're gonna pass on qualifying. So it's time to grid. There we go. Gotta click around sometime just to find somebody. Catch him coming off pit lane here. The weather's changed and you still got 77 the air temp. See what the track temp is, 78, so everything's pretty much staying the same. We'll see how, we'll check back on that stuff to see how it is in the course of the race as it gets a little later in the evening. I think things should cool off a little bit, but we got a pretty big field here, so that's going to keep a lot of that rubber going. Rubber built up and heat in the track. Yeah, it looks like I got 26 drivers. Now, that's a hell of a field. It's the biggest one I've ever broadcasted for, so that's pretty good. We've had 20 on early bird racing a few times. It's been the biggest ones for me. So that's going to be good to see. It should be a good race. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. All right, Stuart, thanks for joining. Bruce, thanks for joining. Alfred, of course, thanks for joining. I already said thanks to you. Appreciate you guys. So our leaderboard's going to be a little screwed up until we get a couple laps in. I think it's going to straighten itself out. Yeah. All right, looks like green's getting ready to fly. Green flag's gonna fly. Green, green, green. Here we go, guys. See if we can get a couple laps in. There we go. My leaderboard came around. We got Eldred in first place. Marshall's in second. Kibby third. Harvey Scott in fourth. See if we can clip back through. We're going to stick on the leaders for one lap, and then we will kind of pace ourselves back through the field and see how things are going. But everything's looking good right now. We've got a little bit of 3 wide going on there, about 10 back. It's like Cody's hanging on to the lead pretty easily there in the Lowell's car. Or Chris. He's the one I'm lead on. Yep, 42. He's taking the lead. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Alright, we're going to start clicking back here through the field a little bit. We're looking at 5th place, Harvey Scott. Behaving themselves so far. It looks like there's a little bit of competitiveness going on there, but they want to get those few laps in, get those tires warmed up. Go 2 wide. Go 2 wide racing. That's about it. No 3 wide yet. And we're clipping back through. There's Tristan Stevenson in 9th place. In the 26. And Shane Gross in the 41 car. Running 9th. Terry Bellinger in the 8 car running 11th. We got Joseph Swan running 12th. He's in the number 12 car running 12th. And Sean Dower, he's in the 62. Running 13th. Looks like we're doing a pretty good job here. We got Austin Smith, running 14th. And we got Ed Ballinger in the 25 car, running 15th. Running the FedEx car. We got Tony Gray in the 00. He's running 17th. We got Dawson Miller in the 18th, running the 29 car in the 18th position. James Capps, 128, running 18th. He just picked up a spot. We got 20 car Gerald Ballinger in the 92. He's running 20th. Curtis Stickley and the number 27. He's running 21st. So we're back up to, there's 23rd. Don, I thought we had a caution there. It looked like slowing down a little bit. Still got green though. Don Steves in the 01 running 24th. Looks like he had an off track, but didn't slow the field down. All right, looks like we're stuck right there. As soon as you hit a dead spot, it changes the camera view. Let's get back to the leaders here. We're looking at Cody right here. He's been, he took over the lead a few laps in, and he's been hanging on. He started on the pole. I think he fell back a spot or two, and now he's back up there. I don't have any real track cams, but I got a couple car cams. I'm not exactly sure what they are, so I'm just gonna click around and see what we got. We got Raymond Campbell bringing up the 3rd place position. Ari Scott in 4th. Looks like they're spreading out a little bit. Everybody's settling in. Dwayne LaPrat in 5th place. Ryan Swan in 6th. Chris Kibbe falling to 7th. Lost my 8th place guy. Okay, Shane's in the 8th place. I'm sorry. And Tommy Cristiano in 9th place. John Dower is in 10th. Looks like he's picking up a spot or two. Austin Smith in 11th. Ed Ballinger in 12th. Terry Ballinger in 13th. It looks like we got some brothers. Brothers or sons, I don't know. Fathers, sons, or brothers, I'm not sure. And Joseph Swan's running in 16th place. Now let's have another look and see what kind of... We got the chase there. Got a little gearbox action going on there with the 128. That's James Capps. Looks like he's trying to put a move on Joseph. Yep, looks like he gets down under him right there. And we got number 27. He looks like he wants to pick up another spot as well. Looks like a good little race going on right here, so we'll stick with it for a minute. There's Gerald Ballinger in the 92, running 18th. And Adam Wood. That's Adam Wood. Number 45, running 19th. So these guys are back in the field, but they're running hard. They're not trying to pick up a few positions here. We're 13 laps into 75 laps. We're looking at, I'm not sure what the lap fuel run is, but we'll find out. If these guys go green for a while, we'll find out what it is. There's Billy Rodenberger and number 74 in 22nd place. We got the number 22. That's Michael Brown in the 20. He's running 23rd. 24, Sam Henry in the 28. And then we got Don Steves in the 01 running 25th. And then we gotta move back around again. We got the 25, the 01. I guess he might be out already. I don't know. Let's see. Can't find him. Oh, there he is. No, he's blacked out. So I wonder what happened. Let's have a look. See if we got him on some kind of a. No, Chris could be. I don't see him. Don't see him. Let's look and see if we can find him on pit road. No, don't see him there either. I'm not sure what happened to him. Don Steves in the 01 car. I don't see him. Looks like he might have retired, but I don't see any evidence of that right now, but he's not in the race. We got a couple pit stops going on. See if I can click around and find anybody on pit road, but so far no luck. Yeah, he pitted on lap 16, but I don't see him. Ed Ballinger. That looks like he's coming back in again. Yep. Oh, looks like he's having some problems. Well, there he is. I'm not sure what happened there. He might be having some internet connection problems, or he towed or something. But let's see. See how many pits he's got going. Well, nobody's pitted. I don't know what's going on there. No, he left the race. Looks like he left the race. I don't know. But a couple guys retired already. Looks like we got Don Steves. He's back. Nobody showing any pit stops. Oh, you got one. Here we go. Tommy Castellano. He had a pit stop, and then we got Tristan Stevenson. He had a pit stop. So guys coming in for fuel, looks like lap 21. There we go, we got the 58 car. Tommy's coming in right now. He's already been in once. Unless there's a little lag in my system, which is always possible. But this might be his second stop. So either he had some damage, maybe he had to rush the wall or something. I don't see any incidents listed. Because he pitted on lap 18. So he's pitting again. Shane Gross had a 4 time on lap 6. Looks like Michael Brown, Ed Ballinger, they both had incidents on lap 3. And we had an off track. That's what I was thinking. Dawson Miller had an off track. Alright. Okay, looks like we got a taker coming off pit road. I'm not sure who this is. See if we can see who it is right here. Oh, no, we got to switch. Okay, dang it. I'm sorry, guys. Once you hit a dead spot in the roster, the cameras automatically go to scenic, and then I lose control of it there. So I apologize, but that's just part of the software you're using. So we got two people that are blacked out now. We got Chuck Shaw, Ed Ballinger. Looks like they have exited the race. So far, caution free though, 25 laps caution free. I know he had a little bit of a come to Jesus meeting in the very beginning, and I heard a little bit of it, so sounds like it did some good. These guys are racing hard and racing clean. Gerald Ballinger, number 92, is running 16th. You know, we haven't got the race for the lead up here yet. That was my mistake, sorry. So we got John Marshall's running first place. I believe it's Ryan Swan and Shane Gross in third. Race for the lead. You know, we're going to do a little driver spotlight here. Tony Gray is our spotlight driver for the week. What will happen is I'll pick one of you guys out of the, you know, off of Dan Elisa or whatever. Usually I try to get, well, looks like everybody's going into pit now. We got a gaggle now. Okay, lap 26, so now we know what the pit window is. So yeah, I try to pick a spotlight driver as I go along. I don't have the right guy up here, of course. There he is. And Tony, of course, he's the league owner, so we want to make sure he gets his prop right away. I mean, he's doing a hell of a job here, and you know, it obviously shows by how many drivers he's got in his room tonight. You know, so his stats are with Shine Riders now. On Dan Elisa, nothing goes back past the beginning of the season. So usually, the league has been around for a while, but his stats, the driver stats, don't go past the beginning of this season. So we're just going to go with that. And he had 5 starts. He's got 2 wins this year already, 2 poles, 5 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. 106 laps led. So Tony's he's having a good year, good season. You know, he's the league owner, so we want to make sure he gets his props. Thank you, Tony. We got the 27 coming in. Curtis Stickley. He's already been in once, so it looks like he's coming in for number 2. Number 2 split stops. So yeah, he ran 9. He was in 9 laps ago, and he's coming in for number 2, or 3 laps. So he's coming in for 2. Tristan Stevenson came in 9 laps ago. So it looks like everybody's had 1 pit stop. Michael Brown, he's had 2. Ed Ballinger, he's out. And Chuck Shaw, they have retired from the race. So most everybody is on 1-stop strategy so far. We got Sean Dower, number 62, Mr. Old Schools. If you like some of the stuff that Sean does, he does his old school stuff. I'm sure he's probably streaming this race right now for his cockpit view, and I've watched his races many times. He does some good stuff, so check him out. Alright guys, Jake Dog, Elisa, thanks for joining the stream, we appreciate it. Don't be rooting for Shane Gross, man. He'll get a big, Lisa, he'll get a big head, man. He won't be able to talk to him. We got Austin Smith in the 81 running 16th. And then we've got James Capps in the 128 running 17th. Adam Wood, 18th in the 45. Got some good paint here tonight. Dawson Miller in the 29 car running 19th. Gerald Ballinger in the 92 running 20th. Looks like we don't have too many people or lap cars yet. We got Don Steves. He's 2 laps down. I believe he had some problems in the very beginning. But he's still in the only 1 pit stop, so I'm not sure what happened to him, but he's 2 laps down. We got Ballinger. He's 12 laps down, and then 15 laps. Those are the 2 guys that are retired. But it looks like everybody else is on the lead lap. So we got a real competitive bunch here tonight. Nobody's falling down by the wayside, unless they've had a little brush with the wall, or I haven't seen any car contact. I'm sure there has been some, but I don't see it on the incident list, the event list, and so everybody's having a pretty good race. I got a few instances here. We got Sean had a couple early on. Cody had a couple early on. Ryan Swan had a 0 incident level. He had one, but it was 0. We got a time 4 for John Marshall early on. Lap 39. Sean Henry, Chris Kibbe also had time 4s, lap 12, lap 32. So we've had a couple of incidences, but I haven't seen, I didn't see any car contact. So, and it's too late to go back and do the replay on those guys. So I only usually do the replay, the instant replay, if there's a caution. We try to catch it in between while the caution laps are running. So we got Michael Brown in the 22. He's running 24th. Okay. See if we can find 27th. No, I don't see 26th. Huh. Alright, we'll get back to James Capps. 128 runs 17th. What happens is we get stuck. I wish I could delete those guys. That would be nice. Okay. Well, let's get back to the leader. Cody looks like he's led the race right from the pole, the entire race. I think he fell back. Let me see if there's been any, let's see what the race summary says. There's been 5 lead changes, so he was on the pole, and then it's changed leads a couple times, so he was on the pole and he got it back. We had 1 caution, but I didn't see it. Oh, here it is, right here. That's why I didn't see it. Just happened. Here, let's go to the incident list and see. Let's see what's going on here. So everybody's going into the pits, looks like. But I don't see what caused the caution. Lap 37. Looks like they just called it. I don't see an incident. I don't believe there's an incident. Looks like it just got called. That's odd. Everybody's going in to pit. So it might have been somebody called an automatic caution. I don't know. Because I'm looking at laps 37, which is where they were at, and I don't see an incident. So I don't know what was going on there. I'll have to ask him. Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him what happened, because I don't see it. Alright, so these guys are going to go in and get some fuel and some tires. Just going to have a look at them. A little bit back away from them a little bit. Looks like the whole field's pretty much going in right now. Pretty much everybody's going to be on two pit stops now. We still have James Caps, so I believe he's going to get his second one right here because he had one already. Everybody else is on 2. We got Michael Brown. He's on 3 pit stops. So he must have been right before the caution he went in. He's going in again. We're just going to clip through. We got Joseph Strawn. He's running 6th. Joe Swan in the number 4. He's running 6th place. Let's see if it comes around. Cody's still showing the leader as the leader, so let's see what happens. Doer? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it, Lisa. I will remember that. Thank you. Goer or doer? I'm bad on names. You're gonna have to bear with me. I haven't talked to Sean in quite a while, so I'll ask him to pronounce it for me. I got guys in my own league I've raced with for years. I still can't get their names right. I've talked to Sean quite a few times. He's a hell of a nice guy. Chuck, what happened to you, brother? I see you in here. What happened to you? Alright, let's get on the leader here. We got still showing Cody as the leader. Let's see if we can pick him up here. There we go. There's Cody. The number 14. He's running first place. He started on the pole. Looks like we're getting ready to snug up here. So one caution, still only for 4 laps. So I'm still boggled by how. Oh, that sucks, Chuck. I hate it when that happens, man. I've been there though, more than a few times. So we're getting looks like Cody's gonna start second now. Swan's gonna take over. Here we go, green, green, green. See if Mr. Swan can hang on to that lead in the number 6 car. Well, I didn't see the number 6 car. It shows him in the lead, but I don't see it. He must not have a number on his car. That's a Winn-Dixie. Yeah, looks like he can't hold him off. He can't hold Cody off. Oh, they're up and down. They're up and down. Looks like he's back. He's holding him off now. Didn't look like he was in the beginning there on that restart. Joe Swan. Yep, he's on the number 6, but his car doesn't have a number on it. On the top. I see it on the top and not on the doors, which is usually where I look. They got a good race going on, though. They got a good race going on. Let's get back to the field here. We're on the number 6 right now. We're running number 3 in 13th car is Dwayne LaPrade. He's been around iRacing for as long as I've been around it. I know that. I believe he was working for him, or might still be. I haven't talked to Dwayne in quite a long time. The last time I saw him was when we were running the Drag Kings, and I was with JAC for a little while. Hell of a nice guy. And that Drag King thing was pretty awesome. Had a lot of fun with that. Here's Tommy Cristiano. Uh-oh, looks like I get under the caution, so let's see what I can see. See if something happened here. Yeah, I guess I'm not getting a good enough telemetry here. It's just not showing me anything that happened. That's a showing Tommy, but nothing actually happened. So I'm not getting any telemetry on any kind of reason why these cautions are being thrown. So I apologize for that, but I don't know. There's nothing I can do about it, really. I know there's been a couple flags thrown. Cody got a flag. He got a couple flags. Tommy got a flag, but doesn't explain the caution, so. No clue. Sorry, guys. Either my software is not cooperating tonight or iRacing is not cooperating. I don't know. I've got some incident information from early on, but nothing now, so I just don't know. So we're looking at Raymond Campbell running 6th in the 5:55. Chris Kibbe, he's staying up in the top 10. He's been up there all race, running 7th. John Marshall in the 38, he's running 8th. Shane Gross is hanging in the top 10 pretty much the whole race so far in the 41 car. Harvey Scott in the 15 running 10th. Austin Smith in the 81 car running 11th. Looks like we're getting ready to maybe snug up here and get a restart. Let me do some that just fries me. Sounds like my wife's home from work. My dog's freaking out. If you can hear that, that's my puppy greeting his mommy. Or her mommy. So we're looking at Gerald Ballinger. He's in the 92 running 15th. Once we get these guys going green, I'll try to get some front views and maybe we can do a paint walk. I do have a rear chase cam, so I just got some new cams, and some of the tracks have different views and some don't. And in this one, this has car views. But you never know what you're going to get with this track. Some are good, some are not. We're looking at Ryan Swan in the 12. He's running 20th. Sam Henry. He's going in for another. He's been in 4 times. So he's having some issues. Ryan's been in 5 times. Most everybody else is on 2 and 3. So these guys are having some issues. Okay, we got 1 lap to go. So we can get on the start here, get Cody in the works. Yep. Looks like Cody's not gonna. He's a little rough on the restarts now. He's got that inside line, but he can. Takes him a little while to get going, but once he does, he starts to command the lead a little bit. But this it's like the 6 cars holding him pretty good on the outside. We got the 13 Dwayne. He's hanging in there. And then Tommy Cristiano, he's running 4th in the 58 car. Yeah, Cody, he snugs up on the outside and he starts taking it. He's got a good little line there he likes to run. All right, let's get some paint in. Let's see what we can do here. We got Tony. I'm not sure what his scheme is, but it looks like a superhero type of thing. The 14. We got Winn-Dixie. That one's close to my heart. I was a huge Mark Martin fan there. And the number 6. Tommy Cristiano. Looks like he's got old schools, carrying old schools paint. Dwayne LaPrade, NBM. I'm not sure what that is, but he's got a little bit of the new paint, little satin finish there. That's nice. We got the Mobile 1 with Raymond Campbell, number 555. And another old school paint job. He's got a lot of paint in this field today. That's Curtis Stickley. Sorry, Curtis. We got Mom and Pops and John Marshall, number 38. Really can't see that one. Let's see. Maybe I can catch it. Scott's Service Company. Looks like he's got a little damage. We got Chris Kibbe in the 42 car. Superman. Another superhero paint scheme. Looks like old school. So he's carrying the Sin City Sim TV logo on the hood now. I paid him good for that. He earned his money. We got Tristan Stevens in the 26 car running the Lowells. And Hardy's. Austin Smith in the number 12. This one's a little different. See anything on the back. Nope, it's pretty much plain Jane, just a design. And we got their bud, Terry Ballinger, number 8. We got an unsponsored Gerald Ballinger in the 92. We got Tony Gray running Trade and Paints in the 00. We got James Capps in the 128. Looks like he's also unsponsored. Let's look at the back. Yeah, unsponsored. Also unsponsored, Ryan Swan in the number 12. And then we got the Peak Antifreeze, Adam Wood in the number 45. And then we're bringing up the rear, Sam Henry in the 28. He's running the Hardys. That's 2 Hardys cars, I think. We got Billy Reitenberger in the 74. He's running the Pennzoil Chevrolet. And we got Jerry Queen, Don Steves, number 01, running 23rd. And that's your paint walk. See if we can get back out. We've had a few cautions. I don't know if they're due to accidents or what happened, but I don't see any incidents on my screen, so it's been a pretty uneventful race so far. Looks like Tommy just turned the new fastest lap at 30.749. Good job. We'll have a look at him. Running second in the 58. He's been strong all day. He's been running up front there all day in the top 5. Looks like he's got a chance to give Cody a run for his money coming towards the end of this thing. So we got 19 laps to go. It's getting down there now, guys. Okay, so we'll get on 2 here, get a little close up, and let's just run back to the field, see where everybody's at. You know, we haven't done a crank it up yet. How about that? Let's try that. little music there, little engine music for you guys. We're looking at Tristan running 4th in the 26 car. Back at pit stops, we're looking at, well, I'm sure we're all done with those for now. We got 15 to go. Most everybody did 3. We got Harvey Scott on 2. Oh, looks like he's going in right now, and the leaders are going in right now. So to get the little splash and go. See what they do. Yeah, I'm surprised to see 4 tires. I would think that they'd go with 2. Doing a splash, but it looks like 4. Looks like the 45 and the 55 had a little slow pit stop there. Oh, he's got 2 numbers on his car. The 15. That's Harvey. Looks like he's stuck in there for something. Let's see who came out. We'll get the leaderboard to turn around a little bit. It's all mixed up right now. So we got pretty much everybody on 3 stops now. We got Cody still on 2. He's coming in right now to get his. Let's see if he gets a splash and go or if he goes for all 4. Yep. Little splash and go. That was a 9. Cody did a 9.3 second pit stop right there, so he wants this thing. Here comes Shane. Just looks like he's just coming off to it from his service. We're back. Looks like Sean Dewar is in the lead, but I'm sure he's due to go back in. He's on 3. In 62. He's running in first place, so he's due in, I'm sure. So we got 11 laps to go. Everybody just got a little splash and go. Some people took 4, some people took 2. We got some of the pit stops. The fastest one, we got Joseph, he did a 9.6. We got Shane, he did a 9.7. And Tristan, a 9.4 in the pits. We got Terry, he did a 0.6, so he must have just took fuel. Just a little bitty splash. Everybody else is in the 14, 13, 14, 15 range. So we got some guys that took a full boat, some guys that took a couple of tires of splash, and one guy that just got a little splash of fuel, and that was it. Let's see, let's have a look at him. Where is he at? Yeah, that's Gerald in the 92. He's running second. So let's see if he can hold off some of these guys that have a little bit better tires. Sean's still hanging in there in first place. It's getting down there now. So Ryan Swan, he's in 4th. Adam Wood, he's not really been a factor in the top 5, I don't think, or top 10 even. So he hasn't cycled around either, I don't believe. It's been 20 laps since he went in. So he's due. We got Gerald, 22 laps since he went in. Terry Bellinger, 22 laps since he went in. So we got a lot of these guys on long laps. Adam Wood, 21 laps since he went in. So these guys are due. These guys are due. I don't know if they're going to try to hang it out or see what's going to happen here. Yeah. His last stop was a nose point 0.06. 0.6. I don't even know how that's possible. But he's on 23 laps since the last stop. Running second. 7 laps to go. Let's see if we can hang on. guess Sean's still hanging in the lead. It's been 24 laps since he went in. So I don't know if he's going to be able to make it to the end and hold on to this lead. We'll back it up a little bit so we can see a bigger picture of what's going on. Yeah, it looks like he's going to give it up. Unless those are lap cars. That part I don't know. That might be lap cars there. Just going to let him go. That is a smart play right there. No sense in racing anybody you don't have to. We're going back to Ryan in the 12 car. He took over second place. Gerald's fallen to fourth. So it looks like these guys are trying to conserve a little bit, you know, to see if they can make it to the end. Terry, he's also going to be in conservation mode. And number 3. Adam Wood, also in conservation mode, number 5. And Sam Henry, all these guys are running on the fumes. Let's get back up here to see who's gonna, see if any one of the leaders is gonna fall out. Uh-oh, looks like we got a little accident there. Are we gonna get a caution? Are we gonna get a caution? I'll go to a replay here if we get a caution, but it doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Maybe we didn't get a spinner. We didn't get a spinner on the track, so no caution was called. We had 2 cautions that I had no clue. We'll finally see one that could have been a legitimate caution. It didn't get thrown. Imagine that. And no incident, nothing. That's lap 71, no incident. And we did get Sam Henry went in, Terry Ballinger went in on lap 71. So we're getting. It looks like Sean's going in too. Lap 72, Ryan's going in. Lap 72, Dwayne's going in. So all the leaders are falling out. Looks like we're going to have a couple of new leaders, maybe obviously a new winner. I knew they were on fuel. They were on the fumes. So looks like the strategy's changed around. Let's see who inherits the lead. They were all hoping for that caution, but it didn't happen. They needed it too. They need it. Look at the little splash and go, but I believe it's going to be a little bit too late. I'm just waiting for everything to go around, see who inherits the lead. Okay, let's see who we got. Looks like Adam Wood, but he's still on the fumes himself. So he's on 20. It's been 28 laps since he went in, according to my deal here. So he's due in too. So I don't believe he'll maintain it unless he coasts. Cody's right back up there. Yep, he's coasting out. Yeah, he's letting him go. Oh no, he's fighting him. He's fighting him on the outside. First and second, 2 to go. There's another ticker for pit road just going in right there. 2 to go. Cody's running second. See if he can hold on. He's running. Adam's running that high line, man. Ooh, he gets a run off the top of that corner there. Let's see where Cody's at on fuel. It's only been 13 laps, so he must be out of tires. He must be out of tires, no doubt about it. Adam's hanging in there strong. We got the 74 coming up and challenging as well. Yep, there he is. Adam's out of fuel. He ran out. Or maybe, I don't know. See, that's the part, I don't know. I don't know if he won the race or if he ran out of fuel right before he crossed. Showing he finished 3rd. Cody won the race. Okay. All right, guys. I wish I could see the green flag waving. All right. We got the results here. We got Cody Eldred. He started on the pole, and he fell back a little ways, and he finished it out. Curtis Strictly came in 2nd. Adam Wood 3rd. Joseph Swan 4th. Tristan Stevenson came in 5th. Shane held on to a top 10 at 6th place. Tommy Cristiano at 7th place. John Marshalls came in at 8th place. Tony Gray, he started like 17th or 18th. He picked up a 9th place finish. That was good. Nice job. And we got Adam Smith that brought up the top 10. We got James Capps came in 11th. Sean Dewar, 12th. Raymond Campbell came in 13th. Chris Kibbe, 14th. Dawson Miller, 15th. Gerald Ballinger came in at 16th. Terry Ballinger, 17th. Dwayne LaPrade, he was running up front for most of the race, but he had a fuel issue, so he ended up finishing 18th. Harvey Scott, 19th, and Ryan Swan came in 20th. Let's see what else we got here. 21st came in Sam Henry, and 22nd, Billy Rodenberger. 23rd, John Steves. 24th, Michael Brown. 25th, Ed Ballinger, and Chuck Shaw. They had to retire early on in the race. Chuck had some computer problems. I'm not sure what happened to Ed. So that's it, guys. We appreciate your time and you spent here, and I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We're gonna hang with it every Tuesday night for a while and see how it goes. So let us know, and we'll be seeing you next week. Thanks.